Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to XFW Wrestle War. We are here live as the ministry makes their way out to kick things off here at Wrestle War. Want to welcome our fans and already in attendance. Stephen Thompson, Rick Fletcher, Owen Bushy, J.R. Richmond, Logan Myers, Derek Smith, McGowan, Stephen Corderio, and Miguel Matos III. Thank you for hitting that stream button. Thank you very much for joining us tonight here at XFW Wrestle War. J.R. Richmond, thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you all for joining us tonight on this monumental occasion as the ministry kicks things off here. Stephen, thank you for liking the stream as well. This match to open up XFW Wrestle War signed, actually, ladies and gentlemen, earlier today. Miguel, thank you for sharing the stream as well. This match here to open up. The Wanderer Owen Bush going one-on-one with Pedro Ortiz Jr. Michael Webster, thank you for liking the stream. As the ministry makes their presence known here in XFW. And tonight, Drago will go one-on-one with the number one contender, Sam Ford. But right now, it will be the Wanderer going head-to-head with Pedro Ortiz Jr. And here comes Ortiz Jr. now. A former United States champion, a former multi-time world heavyweight champion, Pedro Ortiz Jr. Third generation superstar in XFW and XFW original. Ortiz Jr. has been one of the outspoken superstars in our locker room that has opposed the Ministry of Darkness here at XFW, their tactics, how they've been attacking superstar after superstar after superstar. And that is what led to this matchup tonight to open up Wrestle War. A lot of our XFW rosters opposing the ministries that continue have their iron grip over everyone here in XFW. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, Wrestle War is officially underway. Thank you, Ryan, for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. And already, the Wanderer laying in some shots to Ortiz Jr. There's a headbutt from the Wanderer. The man formerly known as the Wildcat here in XFW. The first person to be taken over, for lack of a better term, by Drago, the leader of the ministry. Counter there by Ortiz, up over the top rope goes the Wanderer, but hangs on Ortiz now. Ortiz trying to get the crowd behind him, wasting too much time, allowing the Wanderer to get back in. Ortiz with a nice, well, about 2 times around, flying head scissors, taking the Wanderer down. Ortiz Jr. is known for taking on much larger opponents. His legendary rivalry with Seth Walker, where he won the XFW World Heavyweight Championship. He's gone toe-to-toe with Brian Blaze, the Destroyer himself, and more. Do not let his height fool you. Oh, but right now the Wanderer laying in with a clothesline and up and over the top rope. There's Pedro Ortiz Jr. and the referee will start the count. Ortiz now dodging out of the way, using that one and second time. Ortiz with the round-the-world head scissors, taking the Wanderer down to the canvas. With Bush again firing back. The man that claims to walk between the land of the living and the dead. Hence the term, the Wanderer. Turning the tables on Ortiz. Sitting into the ring post. And a second time. The Wanderer now back inside and right back outside. And that'll force the referee to start the count over. Ortiz now thrown back inside. The Wanderer now in pursuit. Ortiz telling him to come on, let's go. And a scoop slam now by the Wanderer. Marshall Foskett, welcome to XFW Wrestle War. This is our opening matchup. The Ministry of Darkness going head-to-head with Pedro Ortiz Jr. A shot there by the Wanderer to the shoulder of Ortiz. And a scoop slam again by the Wanderer. Bush now with a headbutt delivered to Pedro Ortiz Jr. We've got a cover. Leg is hooked on Ortiz. But a shoulder comes up. It'll take a lot more to keep Ortiz down than that. Ladies and gentlemen, XFW Wrestle War is packed tonight with matches, and a lot of them with a lot on the line. All 6 championships are on the line tonight here at Wrestle War, including, as I stated earlier, the XFW World Heavyweight Championship. Drago putting the title on the line for the first time for as many days as I can remember to count against the #1 contender, the Tank Sam Ford, inside a steel cage. But I'm sure after the loss last night to these two brutes inside the ring, Ford and Hero Cassiori losing a tag team match, I'm sure Ford is coming into this match tonight with a ball of fire, animosity, and anger. But right now, Pedro Ortiz Jr. fighting back with a facebuster and levels the Wanderer Owen Bush. Also on the card tonight, the XFW Tag Team Championships are on the line. Easy money. Blake the Body Harris, Power and Glory, defending against newcomers to XFW. Whoa, 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 what is this? Beautiful head scissors takedown by Pedro Ortiz Jr. Hurricane Rana from the top rope, turning the tables now on the Wanderer. Ortiz now chop across the chest. Ortiz possibly looking for it a second time. This time a drop kick and levels down the Wanderer. Ortiz taking to the air. High-risk maneuvers and they have paid off. The Wanderer catches the leg in a clothesline. And just like that, the Ministry, these monsters, these walking zombies, if you will, can turn the tide of a match in the blink of an eye. But as I was saying, Power and Glory will be defending against newcomers, the James Boys tonight. The James Boys excelling themselves, winning an opportunity to challenge for the Tag Team Championships, as well as Christopherson Pierce going one-on-one with Ultimo Shade over the United States Championship. Tiger Ramirez will defend the Internet Championship against none other than Brody Daniels. We've got a cover now by Ortiz. Ortiz almost with a 3 count on the Wanderer. Ortiz almost stealing one away there. Uh-oh. Ortiz now going to the top rope. Ortiz could be looking for the Dragon Rana. The Ministry in trouble tonight. Bush catches him. Bush catches him. Bush catches him. Ortiz going for the Dragon Rana. And he gets caught and powerbombed. Bush caught him coming down. Hoist him up. Powerbomb. And the Wanderer walks away. Double power bombs back to back by the Wanderer. Delivered to Pedro Ortiz Jr. And the Ministry chalks up the first victory tonight on XFW. Pedro Ortiz Jr. looked like he had it right near the end there. And Ortiz has been known to take down a number of high-profile opponents, but right there, Ortiz getting caught with the powerbomb. And then the Wanderer hoisting up for a second one, drops him down, and Owen Bush walks away to victory with former World Heavyweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to XFW Wrestle War. My name is Shane, and I will be your host for what could prove to be an absolute battle from start to finish tonight for XFW, and already the Ministry is 1-0. Now, folks, I use that term because XFW has been at war with the ministry over the past few months, going on, folks, quite frankly, 6 months already. The ministry has had a stranglehold on XFW and the XFW World Heavyweight Championship. Drago and his minions have been laying waste to each and every person that has come up in their way time and time again. And, folks, last night, on XFW Saturday Night Showdown, we were supposed to see the Butcher going head-to-head with Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. But, folks, this is why we didn't see that match. This transpired last night backstage. Copper cameras, we found this afterwards. Now, the ministry denied it, folks. But this footage is undeniable. The Butcher laying out Bad Boy Marshall Sweet backstage in the locker room area. And you'll see here the suplex on the concrete floor. You see right there, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet holding on to the back of his head and neck, obviously from the damage from the Butcher. And it did not end there. The Butcher continuing the attack on Sweet. And again, this happened moments before their match was supposed to take place. And the Butcher, and then here, folks, this was the exclamation point on this right here. The Butcher with that shelving unit in the face of Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. And that's why that match did not happen last night. Now that match will take place tonight. Sweet has demanded to have this match go head-to-head tonight with them. So we're going to get that match tonight on XFW Wrestle War, so stay tuned for that one. But folks, again, we've got a lot coming your way tonight. Stay tuned. But right now, a rematch from the ages as John Mad Dog Rogers, one of the 3 members of Evolution, collides with Ramon Cruz next on XFW Wrestle War. Whoa! Showtime Shane Black coming out with his partner, John Mad Dog Rogers, 2/3 of Evolution in the house tonight. All 3 members of Evolution, former World Heavyweight Champions, Rogers and Black, former Tag Team Champions here in XFW. And Showtime Shane Black, right now the current TKWA 2-time World Heavyweight Champion, just successfully defended it against Chris Stanley, the Duke of Potatoeville, on TKWA Hellbound 2. But tonight, accompanying his lifelong friend in the ringside, John Mad Dog Rogers, as he will go head-to-head with this man right here, a former 2-time XFW World Heavyweight Champion, Ramon Cruz. Cruz, an absolute XFW original, an outstanding in-ring competitor. And quite frankly, folks, if this man can get past his own ego and his own self-love, I really think he can be, again, on top tier. One of our admins has joined us and clicked that like button. Thank you guys for joining us. You can moderate our chat. Thank you for that. Not that we ever have much chat problem in our chat here at XFW. But thank you guys for tuning in. Ramon Cruz, John Mad Dog Rogers, ready to go head-to-head here on Wrestle War. Ramon Cruz obviously not looking too worried about John Mad Dog Rogers, but here we go, folks. The bell has opened, and Ramon Cruz starting things off. Cruz with a kick to the midsection and spinning him around the neck breaker. See Showtime on the outside, covering his head. Jesse Lee Simmons, thank you for liking the stream, and welcome to Wrestle War. Wrestle War is quickly becoming almost as big as XFW Matt Mania. Wrestle War, kick out Marshall Foskett, thank you for liking the stream. Early pin attempt there by Ramon Cruz. A haymaker shot by Mad Dog. Off the ropes now, Mad Dog with a wild swing. And a miss over the second clothesline, sending Ramon Cruz up and over the ropes, and Rogers giving him a 2-finger salute. As Cruz tries to regain the cob as both men now back inside the ring. Rogers again laying in heavy shots, but Cruz counters and fires back his own into a head scissors takedown. Rogers much more of a brawler inside the ring than Ramon Cruz, who follows up with an enziguri. But it's hard to plan for a match against John Mad Dog Rogers. The man changes his offense inside the ring as much as someone changes their underwear. But right now, Cruz choking the life out of Mad Dog. Drop kick perfectly executed by Ramon Cruz, who calls himself the #1 guy here in XFW. But Rogers again with a counter. Rogers front face lock, hoist him up, vertical suplex. Ryan, thank you for liking the stream. Oh, thank you for sharing the stream. Even better, Ryan, thank you very much. Mad Dog with a wild swing. Referee Todd Baker almost got taken out there. Suplex again by John Mad Dog Rogers. I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight to XFW Wrestle War, our big scale event for the month of September. Next month, October, will be XFW Fright Night. Make sure you do not miss that one, ladies and gentlemen. I was now by Rogers. Rogers charging in and a counter. Ramon Cruz, beautiful tilt-a-whirl. We've got a cover on Mad Dog. Only two kind of gets the shoulder up. That one was close. Cruz, an absolutely stunning counter. Dumping Rogers head over heels, dumping it right in the back of the cross the knee. Showtime Shane Black on the outside, looking on in desperation. Rogers now with a heavy right hand. Rogers tosses him down, and the elevated stomp right to the chest. That'll take a little bit of wind out of the sails of Ramon Cruz. Showtime Shane Black looking happy. Again, Showtime Shane Black, the current TKWA World Heavyweight Champion. XFW does a lot of cross promotion with TKWA. We're happy to have those guys here when they're in. Oh, and a close on again by Rogers. We've seen the hatred from TKWA show up multiple times in XFW, dealing with the maniacal glee, who will be in action tonight on Wrestle War. Rogers with a backbreaker now takes down Ramon Cruz. And a stiff kick right to the ribs again. But Cruz fires back now. Rogers dodging out of the way. Cruz with a European uppercut staggers the Mad Dog. Both of these men firing back and forth. Cruz now, beautiful Northern Lights suplex. Rogers holding on to his middle of his back after that pain. Rogers right back to his feet. And a drop kick. Ramon Cruz is an answer for everything John Mad Dog Rogers has thrown his way. Oh, and a low drop kick by Ramon Cruz. Takes John Mad Dog Rogers down. Rogers now shots to the side of the head, trying to stave off the attacks of Cruz, kicking and missing. There's a stunner by Mad Dog. A stunner out of nowhere. And a kick. Kick out by Ramon Cruz. Cruz now trying to go low. Rogers takes him up and over. Cruz counters. Beautiful. Reverse DDT and Mad Dog. Good ring Reyes rolls to the outside. And he gets baited. Cruz taken down with a clothesline. Showtime Shane Black getting a bird's eye view of the action. Big right hands now from John Mad Dog Rogers. And into the steel steps goes Ramon Cruz. Rogers now, his temper starting to flare. Jesse Lee Simmons, you're welcome for Lee Bischoff being from XWA into Bloodsword6 Streaming at XFW. As we just saw recently, again, Lee Bischoff having his rivalry with Sean 2.0 and 2 had an outstanding match last night on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Big knee lift there by Rogers. Rogers now charging in. Running Bulldog connects under Ramon Cruz and over Cruz retreating to the outside. Referee Todd going to make the counts. Back inside we go. And here comes Rogers again and lays him down on a clothesline. Rogers relentless, going to town and now stomping away on Ramon Cruz. Time and time again is John Mad Dog Rogers. Shot across the back now by John Mad Dog Rogers. Slamming the head of Cruz into the turnbuckle. Cruz fires back with a shot right to the face. Counter again by Mad Dog. Got him by the throat. Rogers winding up, sledgehammer shot to the midsection by John Mad Dog Rogers. Ramon Cruz locked. Spins him around in the turnbuckle now. Ooh, and a shot to the face. Cruz now fighting for everything he's worth. Cruz now with Rogers in the corner. Rogers fires back again. Hard Irish whip again in the turnbuckle. Rogers now getting in the face of Ramon Cruz. Kicked in the midsection. There's the stunner again. But Rogers can't capitalize. Rogers. John Mad Dog Rogers didn't have enough left in him to capitalize on that one. Taking his time, which could in fact be worse for wear. Rogers with Cruz in the corner, shot to the face. Rogers goes up, drops him down, and calls it the clock out. Good Lord, he stomped his face through the canvas. Wow. Wow. Ramon Cruz somehow gets the shoulder up at 2.9 with that count. Unbelievably so, but Rogers now right back in his face. Rogers with a chop. Elbow out of the face. Cruz with a wild swing. Rogers off the ropes and runs it out with a clothesline. Rogers now missing the clothesline. Fires back again. OJ countered by Cruz. Both men now exchanging. Counter after counter. Cruz goes low. Mad Dog with a Luther's press. Repeated shots to the head now by John Mad Dog Rogers. What an absolute brutal back and forth matchup between these two. Mad Dog now going to the top rope. Rogers perched across the top. Flying clothesline. Good Lord. Did you see the torque on that clothesline? And again, Cruz, you see Rogers very upset about that count. Cruz will not stay down. Rogers with an elbow drop. Unbelievable. Rogers again now demanding Cruz get back to his feet. Kick to the midsection and a stunner again. The sledgehammer stunner by Rogers. Does Cruz have enough left in the tank? Good Lord. Unbelievable. What a battle back and forth. Well, Ramon Cruz back to his feet. What? Really? Wow. Well, have my eyes deceived me? Ladies and gentlemen, in all my years in XFW, I don't think I've ever seen Ramon Cruz shake the hand of an opponent before inside the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, we may have just had a breakthrough. Maybe it was therapeutic, I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here at XFW Wrestle War. We're going to give cheers to everyone. Yes, we're drinking beer tonight. Thank you all for joining us here at XFW Wrestle War. And as I stated before, XFW Wrestle War has become just as big as XFW Mat Mania. Mat Mania is XFW's WrestleMania. But Wrestle War has become bigger and bigger over the past few years, and XFW has continued to go live, starting many moons ago back on the Twitch before we expanded to Facebook and YouTube. But Wrestle War has proved to be more and more eventful year after year, and folks, tonight will be will not stray off that path again. Looks like Iron City beer. No, this is actually beer from Benny Brewing over in the Sansui in Wilkes-Barre, PA, an outstanding place. This is one of their single brews. It's called a Tangerine Shandy, and folks, it's outstanding. I've got a full growler over in the kitchen, in the refrigerator here in our studio. I'm a fan, needless to say. Derek's missing last year's Wrestle War was awesome, folks. We've got a lot coming your way tonight again. And as I said, our main event could be one for the ages, as everyone in the locker room, folks, is hoping that the Tank, Sam Ford, will walk away the champion tonight to end the Ministry's reign over XFW. We've always seen last night on Saturday Showdown, the Ministry decimating everyone in their path, and tonight they're already on that path again, laying out Pedro Ortiz Jr., a multi-time World Heavyweight Champion, getting caught, going for the Dragon Rana, and getting laid out by the Wanderer Owen Bush. Ladies and gentlemen, it's becoming more and more difficult to see anyone stopping the Ministry. But right now, everyone's favorite lunatic, the Maniacal Glee, in action next on Wrestle War. And here we go, the maniacal one up in the audience already. Coming through the audience. He's been doing this a lot as of late.
Weighing in at 247 pounds.
Quite frankly, folks, I think Glee hides from the rest of the roster. All the pranks may have finally caught up with him, as much of the roster does not want to deal with the maniacal Glee. But tonight, Glee will have his work cut out for him as we going toe-to-toe with Big Dog Mark Johnson in one-on-one competition. Marshall Fosker, thank you for sending 100 stars. Any of our XFW fans can support Bloodsword6 and XFW by donating stars to our stream or picking up merchandise on Bloodsword6.com, where you can get XFW t-shirts, hats, stickers, mugs, and more. And here comes the big dog. The big dog, Mark Johnson, making his way out now to the ring.
Big Dog Mark Johnson.
Big Dog Mark Johnson making his way out, the man who was the most requested XFW star by the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Johnson has been absent as of late, as his longtime patron, I say the man he supported the most, the young Timmy, did pass away in early 2021. Has not been himself lately, but is trying to get back into the rhythm here in XFW, and we're happy to see Big Dog return. But you gotta wonder which version of the maniacal Glee is Johnson gonna face against tonight. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, collar double type now. And Johnson overpowering Glee, forcing him back to the corner. Todd Baker gonna try to break this up, getting in between these two psychopaths, especially the maniacal Glee, and Johnson fires him into the corner with a clothesline and starts stomping away. We know Johnson has a temper. And folks, you don't want to give the maniacal one too much room and too much time to play, because again, he goes from 0 to 60, from giddy to psychopath in a blink of an eye. Knife edge chop now by the maniacal one. Hard Irish whip. Referee Todd Baker gets taken out by that one. Leo with two big boots. Cornelius Hubbard, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to Wrestle War. Johnson up on the ropes now with the maniacal one, turns into a neckbreaker. Glee out with a quick pin attempt and a kick out by the big dog. Again, thank you everyone for tuning in to XFW Wrestle War. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for those that already hit likes and shares. Thank you for the new fans. Thank you for those that already donated stars to our stream, as Johnson with a snap Mary, a stiff kick in the back, but the maniacal one gets the shoulder up. Johnson now, ooh, Glee fires right back. Shot across the gut. Glee now hoisting him up. Wow, he got the big man up into a powerbomb. Impressive strength for the maniacal Glee. Calling him a tie-up. Johnson powering his way out. A big haymaker shot. Up and down suplex. Belly to belly. Johnson tossing the maniacal one up and over his shoulder almost effortlessly. Glee with a kick to the midsection now. Glee, his own diving neckbreaker, and right up to the rope. Nice transition by the maniacal one, and drops the elbow. Cornelius, thank you for sharing our stream. Welcome. Oh, and a shoulder tackle by Johnson. That's like running into a Mack truck. A full-on brick roll. You hit that, Johnson has no give. Right now we've got him on the shoulder. Glee grabbing on the ropes. But Todd not seeing it, forced a kick out. Glee almost losing it there. Rolling to the outside. Glee might be injured. Johnson is easily overpowering the maniacal one. See him trying to shake off that shoulder there. Here comes Johnson. Glee now realizing what's going on. Glee rolls back inside the ring. Glee now full head of steam. Here he comes, and a shoulder tackle by Johnson lays out the maniacal one. You can see on the Yamamoto Bluetooth device at the bottom of the screen, Glee may have suffered a rib injury on the torso, probably a contusion. All the body tackles and the heavy damage, and then a knee lift again. Goes for the belly to belly. Glee this time with a headbutt. Glee with a kick in the midsection. Snapping neckbreaker down by the maniacal Glee. And a cover again. And a kick out again by big dog Mark Johnson. What a back and forth between these two. Johnson back to his feet. And a body tackle. And lays out the maniacal one. Johnson is on par tonight. Getting going with the belly to belly. Glee. Oh, Glee going for the eyes. And Johnson dodges out of the way. Glee's momentum hits him into the ropes. We've got a cover. But again, Glee gets the shoulder up. This is a very different side of the maniacal one tonight. He's a lot more serious than normal. But I guess he realizes you can't joke around with Johnson as Glee just lands an outstanding moonsault. Where the hell did he learn that? Covered now by the maniacal Glee. Kick out again by Johnson. The big dog now getting back to his feet. Both men now exchanging shots. Glee picked up by Johnson. No! Johnson with the slam. And Glee gets the hand on the rope again and gets the shoulder up. Johnson looking ready. Realize Glee is primed and ready to go down. Counter again by Glee. Glee drives his face down to the canvas. Glee coming back from seeming death here. Glee gets him up. What is that? Glee with almost a reverse Falcon arrow there. And again, Johnson gets the shoulder up. Omen 1990. Yes, we are still on Facebook. You can search for Extreme Fantasy Wrestling XFW on Facebook. You will find us there. Up and down again goes the maniacal with an outstanding counter. Glee grasping for everything he's got. Melissa's on. Thank you for liking the stream. Glee DT. Holy cow. Pixie, thank you for liking the stream. Just as the Glee DT comes down. Wow. The maniacal one pulling it off and getting the victory. Johnson obviously not happy with the outcome of that matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here on XFW on Bloodsword6 Streaming, XFW on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Thank you all for joining us here tonight. And again, Omen 1990. Yes, you can find us still on Facebook. We just posted a link in our Twitch chat. So please look for us and find us there and join all the digital wrestling insanity you can handle here at XFW Wrestle War. Now, folks, up next is Bad Boy Marshall Sweet going toe-to-toe with The Butcher. Now, folks, this match, again, is a lot more at stake. Brett Clark, thank you for liking the stream. As I said, The Butcher here a couple of weeks ago, attacking Bad Boy Marshall Sweet backstage. The ministry has had a number of attacks on Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, Hiro Katsuyori, The Destroyer, and more. Sean Owens. Everyone, they seem to be a threat. They've attacked time and time again. And now last night, these two are meant to go at it again, but this was the scene backstage as The Butcher got in the face of Bad Boy Marshall Sweet in the area, and again, they attack each other, but again, The Butcher laying him out. Heavy damage done to Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. He was unable to compete in the matchup last night, and folks, I honestly don't know if he's 100% tonight, but Sweet determined to do all he can as well to end the ministry's reign here in XFW, but everyone in the locker room is trying to do the same thing. Everyone is wondering what it's going to take to end Drago and his evil cohorts' control over XFW. The Voodoo King of Louisiana seem to strengthen that death grip over everyone here in XFW. Can Bad Boy Marshall Sweet overcome the Butcher? Ladies and gentlemen, we'll find out next. And this will be a last man standing match. Folks, this one is going to have monumental ramifications. Let's head down to ringside. Spicy White Gaming, thank you for liking the stream. And welcome to XFW. This is Wrestle War. Here comes the Butcher.
From California, weighing in at 327 pounds, the Butcher.
One of Drago's minions. Almost the hitman for the ministry. Watching this man progress from being the wrestler that was known as El Yanator, then dropping the mask and becoming known by his God-given name of Todd Finch, and then once becoming a member of the ministry, transitioning into the monster you see before you now, going by the moniker The Butcher. Ladies and gentlemen, the man truly is a butcher inside that ring. He's become very bloodthirsty, definitely has that killer instinct. But here comes Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, multi-time champion here in XFW, former Internet champion, former two-time United States champion, the devastating technical wrestler from Canada, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, easily a fan favorite here in XFW. And again, folks, this one will be a last man standing match. My only concern is, will they keep the rest of the ministry at bay? Can they keep in the locker room, as this is these types of matches are no disqualification, no count out. Keeping your opponent down until they can no longer continue. Quite frankly, folks, I don't know if either one of these guys is able to stay down long enough. They might have too much fight in them. But here we go, and Sweet already out of the gate with a Hurricane Rana on the Butcher. Sweet with a lot of fight in him tonight. A lot of anger, a lot of angst, and here we go. And Sweet already laying into the Butcher. Referee Todd Baker, which is sitting back and watching this one. No rules, and look at this, Sweet just laying in the shots. But the Butcher just absorbing them all with almost no recourse. And dumps Sweet across the top turnbuckle. Sweet laid in with at least 12 or 13 rights and lefts, and the Butcher just absorbed them like there was no effect. And now the Butcher uncontrolled, stomping away on Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. The Butcher will have a strength advantage over Sweet, but Sweet far more agile, far more technical inside the ring. He'll need to use that agility, his ability to counter, to slow down the Butcher. Oh, and there's the double stomp from Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Adam Baum, thank you for following over on Twitch. Welcome to XFW Wrestle War. Counter there by the Butcher, sweeping out the leg of Sweet, and there's a one hell of a clothesline. And the Butcher now looking for admiration from the audience. I don't think he's going to get it here tonight on Wrestle War. Nice takedown there by the Butcher. I got to give him credit where credit is due. But right now, Sweet. Todd Baker going for the count, but Sweet getting up early on for a count of 2. And again, explosive energy as Sweet. Fire on Travis John, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW. Sweet going for a shot, the Butcher firing right back. Picks him up on the shoulders. Sweet again in trouble, being tossed around like a bag of potatoes, and again across that top turnbuckle. The Butcher just dumping him, but Sweet getting right back onto his feet. And the Butcher right back into it. And another right hand, and another clipping shot to the back. And again on the shoulders is Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. And again, gravity used as a weapon as Sweet collide. But look at this. Sweet getting right back in his face, but to what avail? He's causing a Brett Clark. Thank you for sending 100 stars. Sweet with the hip toss, cartwheel, into a knee to the face. And I'd love to say a nice salute there, but Sweet giving the old genitalia point as the referee starts the count. Up to a 4 count. Sweet hoping he stays down for the 10. Up to a 5. Up to a 6 count. Sweet starting to celebrate. Up to an 8 count. The Butcher now back to his feet. Here comes Sweet. That's a Hurricane Rana again. Travis John, thank you for sending 100 stars. Up on the top rope, the Butcher hangs on to the right hand now by Sweet. Uh-oh, Sweet going all the way to the top now. Referee Baker to the outside now as the Butcher starts to get back to his feet. Here comes Sweet! Hurricane Rana from the top. Holy cow! Sweet dropping down into a yoga pose as the referee Todd Baker will again start the count. Up to a 3 count. Sweet going to the other side of the ring. Again, the Butcher already getting back to his feet. Not still standing a bow. Sweet now with a steel chair in hand. Sweet coming down across the skull of the Butcher. And another one. And another one. Swat Butcher out of the way. Butcher now stealing the chair away. Wrap around now by Sweet. Kicked in the middle of the back. Sweet again, count after counter between these two. Elbow shot now by Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Into a chin buster. Dropping down the Butcher. A Sweet again back with the steel chair. And another shot to the midsection. Sweet no longer looking for the count. Now looking just to do damage. And again the Butcher somehow countering through. Butcher hoisting him up. Oh! What a powerbomb by the Butcher. Delivering a hell of a shot to Bad Boy Marshall Sweet on the outside. And now the Butcher with the steel chair in hand. And a shot to the head of Sweet. Referee Todd Baker now making the count as the Butcher now stares with that steel chair. Up to a 5 count. Sweet in trouble. And the Butcher again with a steel chair. Sweet with a kick right to the face, coming out of nowhere. And now the Butcher got the count. 2. The Butcher getting back to his feet. Sweet now coming back in. Butcher with a clothesline. Oh, and Sweet with a kick right to the top of the skull. Referee again starts the count. Sweet back inside the ring. And again, the Butcher getting back to his feet. Sweet now. Butcher again with the steel chair. And another shot to the top of the skull. And another one. Both of these men now, how many chair shots can these two take? Shot to the face down by the Butcher. Sweet tossing him damn near into the steel steps at ringside. Referee again will start the count. Butcher again and getting back to his feet. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The Butcher now tearing apart the Bloodsword6.com table where we take all our t-shirt orders. Oh, Sweet blasted off the table. Sweet sends him into the table. Both of these men are absolutely exhausted. Sweet sends him now back inside. The Butcher already trying to get back to his feet. Butcher rolls out of the way, and another shot. The Butcher now standing over Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Both these men. Butcher hoists him up, Oh, face first. Goes Sweet. Leveled by the Butcher. Oh no. The Butcher now with the steel steps. Shoving him inside, but Sweet still down. Up to a 7 count. No, 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 no! The steel steps to the midsection of Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. And a clothesline now by the Butcher. And another one. Wild swing now by Sweet. And another clothesline. How much more can Bad Boy Marshall Sweet take? The Butcher himself, both of these men, writhing in pain. Big right hand now. Hoists him up. Oh! Brutal shot now by the Butcher. Can the Ministry get to a second opportunity tonight? The Butcher now pacing back and forth, staring down at Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Sweet, come on, please get the hell up. Not like this. The Ministry again with another victory tonight on Wrestle War. Sweet started off this match with hellacious intent, brutalizing the Butcher. But the number of chair shots on the outside for the Butcher, I think I counted at least 9, and then those steel steps to the chest and sternum. Brutal impact. Adam B over on YouTube says, get the tables. The Butcher decided to get the steel steps. The Ministry continues to dominate here in XFW. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what we can do, what anyone can do to stop the Ministry here. Travis John runs the Custom Rings of Superstars. Thank you, Travis. We put a lot into XFW to give you guys a fully produced digital wrestling program written and produced by actual professional wrestlers. I know a guy. Anyway, folks, thank you for tuning in to XFW Wrestle War. Again, we've got a lot of matches coming your way tonight. But again, I cannot help to discuss about the Ministry. 2 matches in, the Ministry has already won. And again, you got to wonder, was Bad Boy Marshall Sweet at 100%? We saw the attack that took place last night. This is 3 weeks in a row the Ministry has attacked Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, both backstage and inside the ring. Obviously, they feel Sweet is a threat, just as Sean Owens, just as Pedro Ortiz Jr. earlier tonight, Hiro Katsuyori, the Destroyer himself, each and every high-ranking wrestler here in XFW up on our rosters, the Ministry seems a threat. They go after just unrelentlessly and doing as much damage as they can. But folks, again, later on tonight, the Drago, the World Heavyweight Champion, will put the title on the line against the #1 contender, the Tank, Sam Ford. But up next, folks, a rivalry that has been brewing some time and time again. J.R. Richmond saying, how many titles is Stan holding now? Stan, the man Martin, Sweet Sedan Stan, did make a return to XFW last night, and unfortunately got in one offensive move in a match before being put down by newcomer Lincoln Marsh here in XFW. A lot of folks still hoping Stan gets another win. Stan is 1-47 in XFW, not on the card tonight. Stan usually doesn't rank high enough to get on our main events, our big shows. But as I was saying, folks, our next match, 2 out of 3 falls. Thunderbolt Alpha and Matsuda Tanaka have been having a rivalry back and forth the past few weeks. Matsuda Tanaka attacking Thunderbolt Alpha last night, and again back and forth. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, headed ringside, 2 out of 3 falls match. Hold on. 2 out of 3 falls match coming next on XFW Wrestle War. And here comes Matsuda Tanaka.
The following contest is scheduled for
Derek LaFond asking when Das Jaffa is coming. Not exactly sure who Das Jaffa is. We'll have to do some research out there in the world of the independent scenes and try to find out who that is. Logan Myers, you are absolutely correct. Sometimes you just need a little bit of a drink. But tonight, Matsuda Tanaka actually might need a value. This young man has been on fire ever since having this rivalry with Thunderbolt Alpha, as the two continue to battle time and time again, and it gets a little bit more heated each and every time. Tanaka with several victories over Thunderbolt Alpha, but Alpha now with two back-to-backs over Matsuda Tanaka. Could tonight put the exclamation point on this rivalry? But tonight he goes up against the original Thunderbolt Alpha. These two have been heated over the past few weeks. Battle after battle, match after match, these two continue to bring down the house. And here we go, 2 out of 3 falls match. Tanaka taking a kick to the midsection. Alpha now with a fire, 2 knife edge chops. Combination of shots now from Alpha. Kick to the midsection. Alpha now off the ropes. Comes across, outstanding martial arts attack there by Thunderbolt Alpha, but a counter by Matsuda Tanaka. Alpha again, spinning heel kick, lays out Matsuda Tanaka. Early pin attempt here by Alpha, but a kick out. Both these men so well versed in martial arts. Well, Alpha off the ropes with Tanaka dodging out of the way. Tanaka on the windup. Irish whip off the ropes. Goes for an elbow shot. Alpha nibble dodge out of the way. Alpha's so damn quick. Oh, what a knee shot right to the face. We got to cover again, but a kick out. Alpha low angle drop kick right to the face of Matsuda Tanaka. And now Alpha on the top rope. Perched high, Rent District. Tanaka. Alpha with again a shotgun drop kick right to the top of the skull. We've got to cover. Alpha made several pin attempts now, trying to exhaust out Matsuda Tanaka. Alpha now striking away again. Kick right to the middle of the face. And another one. Tanaka now in his own counter. Tanaka, corkscrew dragon leg whip. Taking Alpha down. Kick to the midsection now. Tanaka hoisted up. Oh my God, what a brainbuster. But Alpha gets the shoulder up. Tanaka now trying to stretch out the arm and separate the shoulder of Thunderbolt Alpha. Actually, it's a pretty smart offensive move by Matsuda Tanaka. If you can weaken any limb of Alpha over time, it'll take away a portion of his high-flying ability and martial arts tactic, but Alpha fighting right back, and Alpha goes for a kick. Tanaka fires right back. Alpha now knife edge chop again. Alpha hoist him up. Alpha into a brainbuster. Delivered brutal impact there by Thunderbolt Alpha. Watch this again, ladies and gentlemen. Takes him up and drops him right down his head. Tanaka now rolling to the outside, but Alpha continuing to fight. Tanaka now laying in some jabs. Several shots now by Tanaka. Alpha throws him back inside. Alpha now stomping away. Hard of Otaya. Tanaka now with knife edge cross chop delivered. Spinning leg jump now by Tanaka. And a clothesline Tanaka now, sending Alpha to the outside. And now Tanaka on the top rope. Tanaka coming up, elbow drop. Good Lord. Damn near took Alpha's head off with that one. Alpha might be unconscious. Tanaka now on the apron. Stomping away. Tanaka now, what is this? Tanaka, what is this? I thought he was going for a sharpshooter. Locks on Alpha. Your legs are not supposed to bend that way. You see Alpha holding on to his knee there. Alpha catches him a hurricane around at lightning speed. Or Thunderbolt Alpha again, we've got a cover. But a kick out early on by Tanaka. Alpha now with several quick pin attempts, but Tanaka able to dodge out of all of them. Horrible time again. Kicked in the midsection by Alpha. Meteora connects. Kicked in the midsection, counter. Tanaka spins him around and lights him up. Tanaka now trying everything he can, but Alpha staying firm in control. Good push in his matchup. Tanaka now, Tanaka rolls him through. Tanaka's got it locked on. Tanaka's got the triangle hold locked on. Alpha nowhere to go. He's got a tap. Matsuda Tanaka locks down the first pinfall, the first win of this match by submission. And then goes right back on the attack. Into a backbreaker now by Tanaka. Tanaka now in control, chin buster. Can Tanaka get 2 out of 3? Tanaka again going to high rank district off the top. Oh, and it comes down. Just as Thunderbolt Alpha is lighting up the Thunder Strike. Tanaka coming off the top rope and connecting. Big right hand now from Tanaka. Hoisting him up, drops him down. Tanaka holds on again, and another shot. Tanaka in a German suplex on the outside delivered to Thunderbolt Alpha. All 3 of these German suplexes. Both men are down trying to get back to their feet. Tanaka the first one up. Both men now getting back up. Alpha, desperation shot throwing Tanaka back inside. Tanaka already get back to his feet. Alpha going for the springboard. Oh my dear Lord. The torque he had on that one. Tanaka's head banking off the canvas. But again, Tanaka getting the shoulder up, defying Thunderbolt Alpha. Alpha with a Alpha. Oh my dear Lord again. Alpha reverse Frankensteiner. Watch the impact on this, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a cover. Alpha with a victory. Both men now with a victory in this matchup. Triangle hold. Triangle hold lockdown again. Triangle hold lockdown again. Out of nowhere, Tanaka. Alpha getting back to his feet. Alpha, repeated shots, able this time to break it off. Enziguri. Alpha almost again having to submit to that maneuver, but then let this down close to the rope. Brainbuster. Alpha now in control. Alpha again going to the top. What an outstanding match. Both men with 1 victory apiece in this 2 out of 3 falls match. Beautiful. Corkscrew deep covered up by Alpha. Almost a 3 count. And again, Tanaka somehow gets the shoulder up. How much more do these guys have in the tank? This was not even for a title, ladies and gentlemen. Irish whip now. Underneath goes Alpha up. Hurricane Runner. Alpha trying to shake the cobwebs, trying to get the adrenaline flowing. Irish whip now into the corner by Thunderbolt Alpha. Alpha the kick to the midsection. Headbutt. Nobody wins with a headbutt. Alpha going to the outside. Uh-oh. A prone to knock in a drive-by drop kick right to the side of the head by Thunderbolt Alpha. Lays out Matsuda Tanaka. On the top rope into a senton. But he can't capitalize. Finally for the cover. Are you kidding me? Tanaka now back to his feet. Both men now back to square one as they continue to battle back and forth here at XFW. Shot to the face by Tanaka. Another one by Thunderbolt Alpha. Alpha with the right hand. What is this? Alpha's got him up on the shoulders. Alpha. Oh, good Lord. The impact from that. Alpha. Unbelievable. What a maneuver by Thunderbolt Alpha to lock down the third pinfall of that matchup. Second for him. Tanaka got a submission victory, almost a second one with a triangle hold. Right here, Tanaka turning the tables on Alpha on the outside. This German suplex, a lot of damage done there. But Alpha pulling out a new maneuver tonight, getting a second pinfall victory. This right here, look at the bounce from Tanaka for that impact. Wow. Wow. What an unbelievable matchup between two outstanding superstars. Ladies and gentlemen, there are a few times when I'm on the edge of my seat to that extent. I'm going to fix my green screen here because that is just going to tick me off. But wow, Thunderbolt Alpha, Matsuda Tanaka again bringing the house down. I'm sure Alpha far happier with that outcome than Tanaka will be, but neither one of those men should be upset about that performance and that level of athleticism and just absolute outstanding in-ring offense by both of those men. They should both be proud, but again, this rivalry has been going on for weeks with no end in sight. Will this finally put it to rest? Thunderbolt Alpha looking to move on and try to get himself back in the title hunt here in XFW. Alpha, a former XFW Internet Champion, looking now to set his sights possibly on more. Connor Beach, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW. This is a Wrestle War, and while we're talking about that, folks, let's get a little bit of drinky poo. Yes, I did refill my glass. Thank you for asking. But welcome everyone to Wrestle War. XFW broadcast several nights a week here on Bloodsword6 Streaming and XFW on Facebook. If you know someone who would be a digital wrestling fan, make sure you tag them in the comments, share it to their streams, send it to them an email. I don't care. XFW, a fully produced digital wrestling program, not an E-Fed, not an E-League. XFW is booked and run as a real wrestling promotion, pushed by characters and storylines. However, you can submit a character to XFW through our Facebook page. You can send us a full-length background and history for your character, and please make sure no characters over the score of 88 are allowed. If it is over 88, they will be cut down to make it fair, and then the game system itself generates points based on wins, loss, and characters through our storylines. Now again, folks, we haven't even got to the title matches yet here tonight on XFW. We still got a lot of matches coming your way. Unfortunately, we just had our first game crash. Crapola, so we're going to have to go from commercials till we can get that back in. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to refill my glass. You guys are going to watch some commercials, and I'm going to reload the game. We'll be back momentarily with more XFW Wrestle War. Davidson's House Funk Aerobics. Funk away the fat with Davidson's patented aerobic style, guaranteed to put rhythm in your step. Get your groove on while you shape up that booty. Drive and juke your way to a slimmer, better, more funkier you. Currently located at 387 Pembroke Lane, Miami, Florida. Classes are now forming. Spaces are limited. Davidson House
punk aerobics.
Touch the rainbow! Seriously, put your finger on your screen where the Skittle is. A video is going to start and your finger will touch something you could never touch before. Something from a place far, far away. So make sure it's there, now.
So, if I kiss this finger, it'll really turn into a prince?
Yes, and together you can rule Skittles Land for all time.
Give me something. Hey.
What the was that?
Fail the rainbow! Taste the rainbow.
Well done. I've got to just,
Game! Player 2.
Okay.
Well done. Player 1, ready. All right. Yeah. Great shot. Winner. Player 1.
All right, folks, we are back with a special presentation match, ladies and gentlemen. Fatal 4-Way TLC, the Extreme Opportunity Briefcase, up for grabs tonight.
Virginia, weighing in at 243 pounds, the Crusher, Carl Ellis.
And the first man in, the Crusher, Carl Ellis. Quite frankly, folks, I don't think this is the match for Crusher Carl Ellis. The man was retired for 12 years. Came back, as he said, for one more opportunity at Glory. Looking to get a win for an opportunity at the XFW World Heavyweight Championship. But is he reaching too high? Ellis, an old school in-ring veteran, not used to ladder matches and high-profile matches like this. At his age, quite frankly, I don't think this is the good fit for him.
And his opponents, first, from Lincoln,
But Sean Owens making his way out.
39 pounds,
The natural Sean Owens. Owens, an absolute outstanding superstar. Former XFW Tag Team Champion with his former partner, Josh the Coach Clemens. A former United States Champion, one of the longest reigning United States Champion in all of XFW. And now looking for an opportunity to hold the Extreme Opportunity Briefcase to cash it in for a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. That is a lot of hair on the back of Carl Ellis. We did not need a close-up of that. That is a sweater on that man. Savage Andre Stevens, the former professional boxer, turned professional wrestler, the man that took the championship away from Sean Owens. Now setting his sights on the heavyweight division and can excel right to the top of the win tonight and the XFW World Heavyweight Championship could be that quickly be in his grasp. And folks, keep in mind the winner of this matchup tonight may be primed to cash in this opportunity later tonight at the end of the cage match, no matter who walks out with the title, Drago or Sam Ford. The person with this could walk out and cash it in that quickly. And the fourth contender in this matchup, Mark Collins. The only man in XFW history to hold on to 2 championships at the same time. Collins, a former member of the Entourage, now on his own, looking for title glory.
Weighing in at 220 pounds, Mark Collins.
Collins has proven himself time and time again. He has what it takes here in XFW to be a champion. A former Internet and United States champion, holding both those titles at the same time. And now looking to get an opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship. And again, all three of the competitors in this matchup, Collins, Owens, Stevens, all much younger than Crusher Carl Ellis. But Ellis with more in-ring time than all 3 other men combined. This may be a very, very interesting match here tonight at XFW. There's the bell, folks, and here we go. We're off and running. TLC match. The Extreme Opportunity briefcase hanging high above the ring. Carl Ellis squaring off with Savage Andre Stevens. Collins and Owens going at it. Collins and Owens have been in the ring battling time and time again. They know each other very, very well. Crusher Carl Ellis has not been in the ring singly with any one of these 3 men yet here in XFW. Ellis down already inside the ring. His other 3 opponents now on the outside. Derek Smith says he's rooting for Ellis. I think a lot of folks are. Ellis, again, the generals they call him, getting a jab down to the face. Turns around the corner. Owens on the outside, blasting Mark Collins into the steel steps at ringside. Meanwhile, again, Ellis on the receiving end of a bludgeoning right hands from Savage Andre Stevens. We've already got bodies rolling left and right here in XFW on Wrestle War. Stevens now coming back inside. Ellis fighting to get back to his feet. Hoisting him up. Drops him down Uranagi style. This is like a car wreck. We've got bodies everywhere. Ellis fires back with a shot of his own. Savage Andre Stevens might be too much for Carl Ellis to handle. He's countered everything Ellis has thrown his way and drops him down hard. Ellis now being double teamed. Owens and Stevens, unlikely pairing, but wise to take out Ellis, and now he tosses the outside. Combination of flurry of blows and a brutal uppercut from Savage Andre Stevens levels Mark Collins, but Collins now firing back on his own. Collins up and over into a neckbreaker. Savage Andre Stevens now rolling to the outside. Collins on the receiving end of a suplex. Crusher Carl Owens coming in with a great equalizer, a steel chair in hand. And Ellis swinging while he misses Owens. The second shot. Oh, and now a shot to Collins. Crusher swinging away like Babe Ruth, and a shot to Savage Andre Stevens. And now a shot on the table, Owens. Crusher going on a rampage now. Goes for a snapmare. Stevens counters through. Collins coming in and cutting off on Savage Andre Stevens. Ellis now with the ladder in hand. And a shot now to Collins. And he drives it into the head of Savage Andre Stevens. Maybe I spoke too soon about Carl Ellis. As Ellis, look at this, Ellis reaching up and grabbing the briefcase. Could this be a dream? Shot by Stevens trying to keep Crusher from getting that briefcase. Ellis hell-bent on getting it off. Trying everything he can in his power. Two men now on the top. Collins getting in Ellis' face. Ellis with a shot. Knife edge chop, and then Crusher comes all the way down for the top rope. And now Collins looking to capitalize. Owens trying to shut him down. Shot to the breadbasket. Collins and Owens now fighting at the top. Savage Andre Stevens getting himself involved. And down goes Collins. And now Owens all alone with Stevens cutting him off. And now him pulled off the top of the ladder. Everyone now crashing down from the top of that ladder. And now down goes the ladder. Owens thrown directly through it. Owens down with an uppercut. Collins trying to get back to feet on the outside. Ellis still trying to recover from the damage done. Crusher Carl Ellis now with a kendo stick and lays into Sean Owens. Good Lord, another shot. I think Ellis found his niche. And another one. Delivered to Mark Collins. And now again the Crusher going to the top of the ladder. Are you kidding me? The Crusher trying everything he can. But here comes Savage Andre Stevens. Stevens sending him off the top of the ladder. Crawling down goes Carl Ellis. And now Savage Andre Stevens. Stevens almost with an escape, but now double teaming. Owens and Collins trying to shut down Savage Andre Stevens. Off the top now. And oh, everyone coming crashing down. Carl Ellis cleaning house. Collins with the assist. Ellis now picks him up. Vertebreaker. Collins now go and tossing. Ellis out the side. Collins with solid ring awareness. And now Mark Collins going all the way to the top. Mark Collins seconds away. Collins trying everything he can. Owens now trying to shut him down. Owens again with a shot to the back. Collins has it. Collins has it. Collins has it. Mark Collins holds on to the briefcase after each and every man up on the top of that ladder. Owens trying everything he can to shut down Collins, but Collins with a road to destiny. Crusher Carl Owens coming so close to getting that briefcase, but again the youth coming into play as he's not that quick to get to the ladder. This is the first time I think Crusher Carl Owens has ever been inside a ladder match. However, it was very prominent. He knows how to definitely work those weapons, as repeated shots by them proved to be very, very... I think we lost some matches here from the game crash. We definitely lost some matches here, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. Some of our tag matches, or our title matches, are no longer on our queue, so I apologize for that. We lost our women's tag team match, which sucks. That was going to be a great match for tonight. We'll have to do that later on in our programming. But up next is our XFW Internet Championship match. Brody Daniels challenging Tiger Ramirez. One-on-one competition. Now, Brody Daniels is no stranger to the XFW Internet Championship. He won this title many, many moons ago. Brody Daniels came into XFW, and a lot of folks laughed in his face. Came in trying to pawn himself off as a male model, which did not pan out well. Within 2 weeks, he was laughed out of the arena, booed time and time again, but somehow came back, reinvented himself very quickly, and got that killer instinct, and Brody Daniels took himself all the way to the top of the charts, beating Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, no less, to capture the XFW Internet Championship. Now, Brody Daniels has been hell-bent on getting himself back into the title hunt here, and now an opportunity has presented itself. However, on the opposite side of the ring tonight is the man who fought tooth and nail, hard as can be, to get himself into the title picture, Tiger Ramirez, best known for his Best of 7 series. Paulo Bastos, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW Wrestle Warrior. Just in time, our first title match getting ready to set. Brody Daniels, Tiger Ramirez, the XFW Internet Championship on the line next. Joel Will, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to Wrestle War.
Is a Falls Count Anywhere match.
Whoa.
For the
Falls Count Anywhere tonight for the XFW Internet Championship. Guess there's a lot of commotion going on backstage right now. Mark Collins celebrating his win. And a lot of people already asking if he's going to try to cash in that Extreme Opportunity briefcase tonight. But right now, Brody Daniels making his way out to ringside. Brody Daniels reinventing himself, has very much become a competitor here in XFW. And now looking to become a 2-time Internet champion if he can upset Tiger Ramirez tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, here comes your Internet champion. Paws out, claws out, Tiger Ramirez. Third generation superstar. His grandfather wrestled under the mask of Lion Ramirez. His father, Panther Ramirez. Keeping him with the feline lineage. Tiger, here in XFW, has 2 Best of 7 series under his belt, a win over Jesus Silva, and a win over his friend and travel companion on the road, Raiden Yamashita. After winning the Best of 7 series against Jesus Silva, Silva actually went on to win this very title.
Introducing the challenger from Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing in at 220 pounds. And introducing the champion from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 217 pounds. He is the Tiger Ramirez.
Ramirez has 3 successful title defenses under his belt after taking that title away from Rick the Dragon Fletcher. Has no plans on relinquishing it. But Brody Daniels will do everything in his power to walk out the champion tonight. Tiger Ramirez is going to keep a sharp eye as Todd Baker holds that belt above his head. That is the prize via pinfall, pinfall or submission. Falls count anywhere, no rules. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, our first title match tonight on Wrestle War. Brody Daniels now pushing Tiger Ramirez back to the back ropes. Baker now trying to get in between there. Oh, and Tiger fires back. And it's flash kick. Blanchiella, thank you for liking the stream. A lot of words exchanged in that lock up and go. A super kick by Tiger Ramirez and an early cover. Only a 1 count. Ramirez will be looking to use his speed and agility to put this match early on in another flash kick. God, that move is outstanding. Thomas Muller, thank you for liking the stream. And welcome to XFW Wrestle War. Ramirez gets dumped over the top rope. Brody Daniels now with a cover. But a kick out by Tiger. Quick turnaround that was for Brody Daniels. Oh, the slap across the face. Insult to injury by Brody Daniels. And now Daniels returns a savant kick to Tiger Ramirez right underneath the chin. Clubbing blows down across the head and another slap across the face. Ramirez in trouble. Rolls through. Nice drop toe hold by Tiger Ramirez. Hassan Dodge, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Wrestle War. Uh-oh. Ramirez already going to the top rope. Pointing down. Referee Todd Baker hard to make his way to the outside. Here comes Ramirez. Oh, nobody home. Brody Daniels able to dodge out of the way. There's an enziguri. Brody Daniels. Oh! Pump kick to the face by Daniels. Lights up the champion. Oh, and a knee break. Knee strike right to the back of the head. Pushing Tiger's face down on the hard concrete floor. And now the champion. Bounced off the ring post. Ramirez dodging out of the way and lands his own sling blade. And a draw kick by Tiger Ramirez. And now back inside the ring. And a frog splash from the top rope. Ramirez lightning speed comeback. Brody Daniels now wound up and blasted to the barricade. Ramirez now landing right hands. Repeated shots. Down goes Brody Daniels. The champion now looking underneath the ring. Chair in hand now of Tiger Ramirez. Daniels may not even realize what week it is, let alone that he's an XFW Wrestle War. And there's the chair shot by Ramirez. The champion not wasting any time. Brody Daniels rolling out of the way. Daniels now trying to fend off that shot from the chair. You're going to want to avoid that at all cost. Cover now by Daniels on the outside. Too much time for Tiger to recover. Not even a 1 count. Brody Daniels, I'd say normally watching to bend the rules, but there's no rules in this matchup. All legal. Greg Ankeny, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW. Ramirez now tearing apart the Bloodsword6.com table. Heroic Tiger Ramirez. Hurricane on the outside, but fires back as Brody Daniels with a kick right to the top of the skull. The XFW Internet Championship on the line tonight. Look at this, Brody Daniels with a beautiful roll-up. Schoolboy, but again, Ramirez. Just enough in the tank to get the shoulder up. Kick to the midsection. Counter, Ramirez fires back. Spinning heel kick right to the jaw. Amula, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW Wrestle War. Ramirez now blasting his head off the table. Uh-oh. Tiger. Both men now. Whoa. Both men now on the table. Ramirez. Brainbuster through the table. Tiger Ramirez with a brainbuster through the table. Brody Daniels counters. Brody Daniels counters the pin. But Ramirez gets the shoulder up. And a high cross body now. Ramirez back to his feet. Brody Daniels again with a counter stomps in the midsection. Back and forth action between these two tonight. Carnival time on the outside. Ramirez with a wind up. Sends Daniels into the barricade. Right hands down from Ramirez. Repeated shots to the head. German suplex on the outside by Tiger Ramirez, the champion. Uh-oh. Second time tonight, these stairs are coming into play. Ramirez almost hitting Brody Daniels in the back of the head. Daniels up and over. Swinging neckbreaker on Ramirez. Ramirez with a flash kick again. These two pulling out all the stops tonight in this matchup. And again, falls count anywhere. Ramirez now with a kendo stick. Brody Daniels takes it away, lights it up across the back. And another one. And a third. Good Lord. Brody Daniels lighting up the champion time after time. Oh. Brody Daniels now in control of this matchup. Tiger Ramirez countering through, sending him crashing into the barricade. And now a second set of steel steps coming into play by the Internet Champion. Ramirez drives it down, nobody home. Oh, but a shot to the side of the skull. And another one from Tiger. And now to the middle of the spine. Tiger Ramirez with Brody Daniels. And now Daniels again, sent crashing into the steel steps at ringside. How much damage can these two take? Super kick again. Covered by Ramirez. Brody Daniels enough left in the tank to get the shoulder up. We've got no Bloodsword6.com table. Kevin Dwayne Thomas, thank you for liking the stream. Can we even take merchandise orders at this point, losing the table? Daniels now head blasted off the ringside apron. I did not think this one would get this brutal, as both these men pulling out all the stops tonight. Daniels shoving Ramirez back inside. Because Brody Daniels goes for a German suplex, countered by Ramirez. Ramirez into a vertebreaker. Oh, sorry, a code breaker by Tiger Ramirez. Ramirez now in the corner. Ramirez, Tiger's tail ensaguri. That may be all she wrote. It is. Tiger Ramirez retains the XFW Internet Championship after a number of near falls on the outside. Right here, folks, this brutal impact there by Ramirez. But Brody Daniels' desperation shot with the roll-up cover after the brainbuster. But again, Tiger Ramirez, the momentum carried into Wrestle War, carried through with him, and he remains your XFW Internet Champion. Tiger Ramirez remains your XFW Internet Champion. What a back and forth battle between those two. Tiger Ramirez still your XFW Internet Champion. What a brutal back and forth battle between those two men. Again, Brody Daniels pulling out all the stops he can. Falls count anywhere. A number of close calls for that matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. What an absolute back and forth battle between those two. We lost a number of damn this game crash, folks. I apologize. We lost several matches. We may have to try to do some of those later on in the week here in XFW. We'll have to reschedule some of them. Cards subject to change. Usually because somebody doesn't show up for a match. Usually not because you have a damn game crash. I cannot wait for 2K22 to finally come out, but not till March. I was hoping it would be released on the annual time, usually in September or October, but pushed back to March of 2022. However, that could bode well. That much extra time to add more content, more creative stuff is what I really want to see out of that next game to really amplify XFW, even beyond what I can possibly do now. I spend hours getting stuff ready here at XFW for you guys to do more and more and more. Logan Myers says hopefully WWE 2K22 is a better. I agree. Normally, I only get some game crashes. I don't get that many glitches. Mother Maisie D. Floramen, I'm butchering that name, I apologize, but thank you for hitting that like button and welcome to XFW. I butchered your last name and I apologize. But I'm really hoping TK22 has a lot more going for it. I really do think it's going. The guy that's heading it up has a lot of promise. I'm afraid it's still going to suck. You want to know something crazy about the game crashes? I don't think it's going to suck, Derek Smith. If it's even close to being as solid as 2K19 was, I think we'll have a good game. 2K20 only has the issues of game crashes, and again, it's because the developers left in mid-game and left 2K20 series on there. They think that, Derek Smith, you might be right. It is delayed because WWE keeps changing things. A lot of roster changes taking place this year. So many people cut out of the roster, had to be removed. 19 is awesome. Mine deleted everything, even the save file 10 times. Logan, I am so sorry. I've never had that. I hope that doesn't happen. If I lose my save files, XFW goes to the wayside. I have to revert all the way back to 2K19 and lose half the roster. That'd be devastating. Wow. Well, up next, ladies and gentlemen, the Tag Team Championship is up for grabs. The James Boys, relative newcomers here in XFW, have had a number of victories and just statistically getting themselves an opportunity to challenge for the XFW Tag Team Championships. However, last night on XFW Saturday Night Showdown, a one-on-one matchup between Alex James and Blake the Body Harris was very much a squash match. Harris absolutely decimated Alex James with little to no offense. And folks, if anything goes like that tonight, Power and Glory are going to walk out of this match like a hot knife through butter. I quite frankly think the experience level of P&E, Power and Glory, Blake the Body Harris, and Easy Money is going to excel tonight. But will the tenacity, the hunger, the drive of the newcomers, the two twins from Texas, prove valiant? I don't know. This one could go either way, folks. Let's head down to ringside. Tag Team Championships on the line next on XFW Wrestle War. And here come the James Boys, sporting some dusters and some 10-gallon hats tonight, dressing up for Wrestle War. Might be all for naught. The match goes like anything last night as Alex James in any condition of battle after the absolute ass beating he took at the hands of Blake the Body Harris last night on Saturday Night Showdown. It was a brutal matchup. But the James Boys have been very good in tag team competition. The twins from Texas making their entrance. But fancy coats and hats are not going to win you Tag Team Championships here in XFW. And a performance like last night will definitely not win. But Harris and Easy Money coming into this, ladies and gentlemen, have got to be on a high note. And here come the Tag Team Champions now. Easy Money, Blake the Body Harris, Power and Glory. Two former World Heavyweight Champions joining forces, capturing the Tag Team Championships, and they have been dominant for months now in the Tag Team division. And last night, again on Saturday Night Showdown, Blake the Body Harris showed how powerful and how much in-ring experience goes and absolutely destroyed Alex James. I'm surprised he's in the ring tonight. I don't think he's 100%. He took a brutal beating. But the twins from Texas back inside the square circle, the champions, do not look too concerned about their opponents tonight. Referee Todd Baker holding up the gold. Alex James going to start things off again with Blake the Body Harris. Here we go. Harris already with a shot to the face. Harris starting things off. Harris hoisting up Alex James already on his back. Crucifix driver. Already Alex James is down and tagging comes Easy Money. Blake the Body Harris saying, I'm done with this. And Easy Money right back on the assault. Up and over goes Alex James. Quite frankly, folks, I don't think the James boys are the same caliber as Power and Glory. Harris and Easy Money already making short work of Alex James. James with a clubby shot out of the back. More offense than he had last night against Harris. Knife edge chop. Easy Money fires right back. And a clothesline. The James boys already in a world of trouble. Handful of hair now by Alex James. Easy Money catching the shot. Usher up in the home territory now for the tag team champions. Alex James with a shot to the face. Shoves him into the corner now. Tag in comes Lance. Lance on the top rope. Comes off in a clubbing blow. Takes him up. Can the James boys turn this around? Easy Money rolling underneath. Again, the experience level of Easy Money. Blake the Body Harris coming through. Full Nelson now by Easy Money. Lance in a world of trouble. Lance able to break the hold impressively so, but Easy Money right back on the attack. Short arm clothesline. The tag team champions just too much to handle for the James boys. Easy Money knee to the midsection. Fires back with a second one. Side Russian leg sweep now by one half of the tag team champions. And the James boys again are simply outclassed tonight. James lights him up with a DDT. Now, oh, but Easy Money right back in his grill. Easy Money on the clothesline. The James boys, ladies and gentlemen, are just outclassed. These young guys need a lot more work inside the ring if they want any hopes of tag team championship glory. Irish now from Easy Money. Turns it around in the corner. Easy Money spins him around again. Kick in the face now by Lance. Easy Money again, a shot to the back. Oh, and goes low. Lance grabs a front face lock, hoists him up. Snap suplex. Tag by Lance, back comes in Alex. Easy Money trying to get back to the ring. Tag in comes Blake the Body Harris, who's been dominant. And again, the shoulder tackle. Blake the Body Harris driving through him like a Mack truck. But Alex gets the show. I think that's Alex. They look exactly alike. Here comes Alex with a takedown now. And now stomping away. Repeated shots by Alex James. Easy Money on the outside trying to recover. Cannot get him up. Blake the Body Harris with a shot. Up and over. Nice turnaround. And a reverse DDT. Impressive by one half of the James boys. I would not be insulting Blake the Body Harris like that. Blake does have a ridiculous temper. Hoisting him up. What? Whoa, Alex James squatting with Blake the Body Harris. That's a move Harris has pulled off in the past. Stealing a move from Blake the Body Harris is not something I would do. You're going to anger. We're going to have to tag champions in the clothesline. James now in control, surprisingly. Getting some offense in the turnbuckle. James with a nice splash. Body splash connects. Stomping away now on Blake the Body Harris. And a leg drop. We got a cover by Alex James. Wow, a 2 count. That's more than I would have given him credit for. Harris gets the shoulder up. Now Harris right back in his grill. Harris now grabbing a handful of hair of Alex James and is tossing him outside the ring like yesterday's trash. Oh, and he sweeps Easy Money off the apron and gets blasted in the ring post. Lance now coming to aid. This is going to get brutal, folks. Both men now back inside the ring. Nice fireman's carry takeover by Alex. Hard Irish Whip. Oh, down goes Dave. Or Todd, I'm sorry. Todd Baker, referee. What is this? Springboard suplex by the James boys. Nice combination attack there. Press slam and press of strength. Harris counters through DDT. And again, the experience level of the World Tag Team Champions coming into play. Harris fires off the shot to the solar plexus. Oh, Lance James goes to the eyes. Scoop slam. Lance James taking the easy way out there. Irish Whip again down. And a second time the body attack, but this time Harris saw it coming. And it goes on again for Lance James. The James boys now seeming to find second life in this matchup. Oh, the spine buster. From Blake the Body, Harris just decimated one half of the James boys. Managed to get his shoulder up. Back to his feet he is. Elbow shot right to the jaw. Irish Whip, hard impact to the turnbuckle. Getting a little high of himself. Showing off a little bit too much and paid for it. And a clothesline again from one half of the James boys. Hard impact to the turnbuckle. Lance charging in. And again the splash. Nobody home. Harris into a gutbuster. James getting right back up though. Presently wild swing. Almost trying to take out the referee. And gets caught. Bernard Dillard, thank you for following. Welcome to XFW. Easy Money gets lit up. Blake the Body Harris tagging himself back in, kicking the midsection. Another one. Harris hoisting him up. And now just holding. Trend Killer Syndicate, thank you for sending 100 stars our way. Harris now clubbing blow to the back. Lance James now in a world of trouble. Lance fires back with a shot to the midsection. Irish Whip in the corner. Harris catching the shot. Oh, and another kick right in the midsection. Back and forth and again. Spinning neck breaker. Harris rolls to the outside. Tag back in comes Alex James. The James boys getting far more impactful than they were last night. Out the middle rope and a splash to the back of Blake the Body Harris, who's been singled out now by the challengers. Harris now trying to set up James in the corner. Strike to the midsection down the shoulder. Well, Alex turns it around, clubbing blow to the back. And a shot right between the eyes. Hard impact by Alex. Again in the turnbuckle. And the splash again, nobody home. Wild swing now by Blake the Body Harris. It looks like he's starting to get a little bit exhausted. Neckbreaker. Harris now in a little bit of trouble. And he catches him jumping DDT, but Alex can't capitalize. Cannot capitalize. Lance James can barely keep himself on the apron. Leg drop again. Alex James now in control. Blake the Body Harris with a turnaround in the corner. Kick to the face now by Alex. I think it's Alex. Damn it, they look exactly alike. Alex James now calling to the audience. Charging in. And this time the body tackle connects. Easy Money with a shot right to the jaw. Uh-oh. Easy Money being brought in the hard way. The James boys turning their attention to the wrong man. Bernard, thank you for liking the stream. Harris now with a counter. Turn around again to the corner. Kick to the face. German suplex. Alex James turned inside out. Harris now deadlift. Unbelievable. And a power slam. Are you kidding me? The power of Blake the Body Harris. All four men now inside the ring. Kick to the midsection now. Scoops him up. Faraway slam by one half of the tag champions. Blake the Body Harris now back in control. Kick to the midsection by Alex. Trying everything he can. Alex James, Alex James hoisting him up. Drives him down. We've got a cover. Almost a 3 count, but Harris gets a show up. Now Easy Money is down. Easy Money with a DDT from Lance James. Harris with a turnaround. Shot to the midsection. Lance up and over. Sunset flip. Perfectly executed. DDT again. All four men back inside the squared circle. This one is coming down to the wire at this point, ladies and gentlemen. Tag, in comes Lance. Or is it Alex? I don't know. Oh no. The James boys with the elbow drop. We've got a cover. Easy Money's unconscious. We've got new tag team champions. Are you kidding me? The James boys just did the impossible. Easy Money and Blake the Body Harris. Talk about an upset. Wow. Wow. The James boys, rookies here in XFW, doing the unthinkable. We have new tag team champions. Dollars to donuts, ladies and gentlemen. I would have not made that wager tonight that these two would have walked away the tag team champions. Colored me surprised. Wow. I would have not guessed that, ladies and gentlemen, in a million years. Blake the Body Harris last night absolutely tore through Alex James in a squash match. Alex had no offense last night, Saturday Showdown, and again, Blake the Body Harris and Easy Money started off that match absolutely tearing apart the James boys, and then winding up and tearing them apart. But the James boys coming back, and in the last few minutes of that match, upsetting Power and Glory, and we have new XFW tag team champions. I am lost without words, folks, and that's something hard for me to do without lost words. That I am surprised. Congratulations for the James boys. I never would have given them a second guess, folks. Quite frankly, I didn't think they deserved to be in that matchup tonight. But they got to the spot. They won the opportunity to do it. And, folks, we have brand new XFW tag team champions. Wow, what a matchup. I'm sure Easy Money and Blake the Body Harris will be looking for a rematch. If they had that clause in their contract, they'll be looking to cash it in as soon as they can for an opportunity. Strike while the iron is hot. I still don't think Alex James is 100% after that matchup Saturday night. You saw it early on in the matchup. He just could not get the wheels turning. Wasn't until his partner and brother Lance came in the ring that they could turn things around. But again, folks, that quite frankly, I'm still going to say that was a fluke here tonight in XFW. Well, up next, ladies and gentlemen, the Women's XFW Women's Championship is on the line as Sophia Laurie collides with one of the most decorated women's champions in history here in XFW, Jade Sakamoto. That match starts right now. Derek Smith, you're absolutely right. New outfits don't make new champions, but the James boys pulling off the unthinkable as we await the challenger tonight, as Jayden Sakamoto will defend against Sophia Lory. This match should be one for the ages, ladies and gentlemen. Both these young ladies are absolutely fantastic inside the squared circle. Sophia Lory, I know as much as I'm supposed to stay biased, one of my favorite females here in XFW. But Jayden Sakamoto is one of the toughest women we've ever seen inside the squared circle. The longest reigning women's champion and now a two-time champion, and again, increasing her 9 back-to-back championship defenses her first run to now another 5. But Sophia Lory looking for her first opportunity at the women's title. But here comes Jayden Sakamoto. A true rags to riches story here in XFW. A long time ago, when this young lady first came to our federation, she could not get a win to save her career. She had a very hard time adjusting to the wrestling star here in the United States. But once she found her rhythm, once she got in the groove, this young lady became absolutely unstoppable. Went from the last rank in the women's division, square to the top, right to the championship with a string of 22 wins. And then on top of that, 9 back-to-back title defenses, Jayden Sakamoto.
Introducing the challenger from Grenoble, France, Sophia Lory.
But Sophia Lory, innovative offense time and time again. This young lady proves to be very, very versatile inside the squared circle.
From Yamaguchi, Japan, she is the Jayden Sakamoto.
Another thing I hope for in 2K22 is a better ring announcer. This guy's drunk all the time. Sakamoto getting a good look at that women's championship she's held on to for a number of months now. Sophia Lory looking for an opportunity. There's the bell, and we are off and running. Women's championship on the line. Sakamoto already starting things off. Front face lock into a suplex. Scoop slammed out. Oops, Jayden Sakamoto countered by Lory. Lory grabbing a handful of hair and tossing the champion across the ring. Normally, I praise Sophia Lory's innovative offense. That was not innovative. That was just anger, but right there. Now that was the innovation. That diving elbow is spinning like 4 rotations. Only seen by figure skater. And now, handspring into a splash. Early cover by Sophia Lory, but Sakamoto gets the shoulder up. German suplex now, follow up by Sophia Lory. And another cover. But Sakamoto easily gets the shoulder up. Lory now schoolgirl roll up. Sakamoto's shoulders are down again. What a kick out. Sakamoto now into a cover. Lory kicks out. Oh, what a sharp kick to the spine. Nice exchange of covers by these two. Lory again with the roll up. Sakamoto again right back into the bridge. This time Lory dodges out of the way of the kick. Rolls her up into a kill switch. Wow. These two already with a ridiculous and back and forth exchange. Sakamoto now on the offense. Takes her down. Sakamoto now on the outside. Sakamoto, what? Is this an Extreme Rules match? I guess it is. Sakamoto coming in with a, kendo stick in hand. But Lory just cut her off. a shot to the top of the skull by Sophia Lory with that kendo stick. And another one. And another one. Sakamoto in trouble. Sakamoto turns the tables. Flips her over. Sakamoto off the ropes. Drops the leg. Sakamoto and a second leg drop now by the women's champion. Sakamoto taking it to her. Sakamoto now into a suplex. The women's champion now back on top in this matchup. Sophia Lory now prone in the corner. Sakamoto now, we're unleashing a plethora of shots on the side of the head. The audience now counting along as the women's champion lays in heavy shots at the temples of Sophia Lory. And Lory now collapsing. She might be out, ladies and gentlemen. And another one just for good measure by the women's champion. Enziguri countered by Lory. Push her up on the shoulders. Oh! GTS into a German suplex. Even Todd Baker wasn't ready for that pin attempt. Sophia Lory, judges Sakamoto fires back shot to the midsection. Sakamoto always staying on top of her game here in XFW. Lory again with a shot. Lory with a kick to the midsection. Lory, double underhook. Into a reverse pile driver. Sakamoto's head and spine compressed down. We've got a cover. Holy cow! Holy cow! Sophia Lory with an impressive counter into that reverse pile driver and gets the pinfall after a high energy matchup back and forth. Sakamoto continuing the counter and going right into this pin attempt over and over again. But this right here seemed to put a chink in the armor of the champion. And we have a, right here, boom! That impact, Sakamoto unable to recover. We're a brand new women's champion. Wow! Sophia Lory on top of the women's division here in XFW. 2 title changes back to back, ladies and gentlemen. That does not bode well. Jamie, thank you for liking, or is it Jimmy? Jimmy, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Thank you for joining us here at Wrestle War. You're just in time. Our main event is mere seconds away. Now, folks, this one has a lot behind it, a lot of anger, a lot of angst, a lot of story behind it, as Drago, the XFW World Heavyweight Champion, has been on an absolute tirade, a bloodfest, if you will, here, with an iron grip over the roster of XFW. Drago, after turning, dare I say, stealing the soul of the Wildcat Owen Bush, turning him into the Wanderer, and then continuing to just pull people with his influence and his dark cloud of black magic, for lack of a better term, folks. I am a skeptic, but I have to still call what I see, and Drago has repeatedly used these supernatural aspects inside the square circle, folks, and using these abilities, beat down the Destroyer. And again, this was controversial, folks. The Destroyer was literally beat down by 4 members of the Ministry, and allowing Drago to get the pinfall victory to become the World Heavyweight Champion. Drago has tried to actively not defend the title time and time again. But Sam Ford, the Tank, XFW's life-size G.I. Joe, the former United States Marine, capturing an opportunity to challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, inside a steel cage, your main event starts right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this one is for all the marbles. You see the cage looming over the ring. Sam Ford asked for this, in hopes to keep the rest of the ministry out of the match.
Heavyweight Championship.
But at what cost? To lock yourself inside the cage with the Voodoo King of Louisiana. And here he comes. Sam Ford, a.k.a. The Tank. Can Ford do the unthinkable? Can Sam Ford pull off the victory over Drago tonight? Folks, I know I'm supposed to say biased and call things down the middle, but I will officially say I am in the corner of Sam Ford tonight and hoping for an American victory. The lights go down, the flames rise out of the darkness as the XFW World Heavyweight Champion. You can feel the eeriness, the coldness come over the arena as we wait the arrival of the XFW Champion. And now walking through flames itself is the XFW champion, Drago. The man that has turned XFW upside down. The man that has dominated the ranks here in XFW. He has turned the tables on the Destroyer, Hiro Katsuyori, Sean Owens, all of XFW's elite. And now, seemingly, control over fire. Are you kidding me? Elijah Battle, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW. You're just in time for our main event as the Voodoo King makes his way to ringside, the XFW World Heavyweight Champion Drago. What I see before me, folks, I still do not believe. As Drago continues to seem to move, disappear, reappear inside the flames, I don't believe what I see. Gotta be some Chris Angel bullshit going on with Drago. There's got to be a logical explanation for it. I don't know what it is. It's all about that championship right there, ladies and gentlemen, the XFW World Heavyweight title.
Introducing the challenger from Sandy, Utah, weighing in at 329 pounds, the Tank, Sam Ford.
The man inspired to join the Marines by the 1980s G.I. Joe cartoon, Sam Ford.
Weighing in at 314 pounds, he is the Drago.
And Drago, the XFW World Heavyweight Champion, the man that literally stole that championship away from the Destroyer with the hands or with the help of his hellhounds, his minions, his demons. Can Sam Ford do the unimaginable? I'm keeping my fingers crossed, folks. Down comes that looming cage above them both. And here we go, we're off and running, and Drago coming out, and Ford shoving away the champion. Both these men equal in size and strength. Both of them very solid frames, but Drago now with a backbreaker on Ford. Drago with a wild swing. Ford fires back with a right cross and levels Drago. Drago now picked up, and Ford dumps him with a power bomb. Impressive strength by the Tank. Drago with a counter of his own. Back into backbreaker now by the World Heavyweight Champion. Drago with a fist. Drops down on the challenger. Ford's going to do everything in his power if he wants to pull away with the championship tonight. Drago's done everything he can. What is this, Drago? Oh, Drago shoved back in the ropes. Oh, what a stiff kick to the face by Ford. Ford now hustling up Drago down into a shoulder breaker. And Ford making his way to the top rope already. Drago getting back to his feet, but Ford trying to escape. Possibly too early. And a clubbing blow now by Drago. And the Tank pulled from the top rope by the World Heavyweight Champion. And Drago again drops the fist right between the eyes of the Tank. Ford with a counter. Ford with a power slam levels Drago down to the canvas. Drago fires back with the right hand of the World Heavyweight Champion, keeping control of this matchup, with Ford not wanting to go down. Luther's pressed now by Drago, and the anger, the animosity, the killer instinct of the World Heavyweight Champion now stomping away on Sam Ford. And a European uppercut. Heavy shot by Drago. Who now looks like he's trying to summon something. You never can tell with Drago what's going on. Drago now working on the arm of the Tank. Ford now back to his feet. Ford with a clothesline. Levels Drago. Drago with a wild swing. Ford. Big time back body drop. Ford now hoisting him up. Drives him down into a spine breaker. Ford now stomping away. Ford again looking to get out of the ring. Drago down and out. Ford trying to make his way to the top. Drago back to his feet, clubbing blows. And another one by Drago. And another. Ford now in trouble. Ford kicking away the champion. Drago staggered. Ford trying to find his footing. Drago again with shots in the lower back. And another. Ian Salva, thank you for following. Thank you for joining us. And down goes the Tank. Drago has not attempted for a pin or anything in this match. And a big right hand by Ford. Drago counters again. Side Russian leg sweep. And Drago with a shot to the head. Drago now kick to the midsection by Ford. And the pump kick. The pump kick connects by Ford. Did you see that? The Tank right there with the shot. Delivered by Ford. Ford now going to the top. The Tank changing his mind. What was that all about? The Tank changing his mind. Giving a salute to the audience. Where the lights go? What the hell? Fenwick's in the ring. Fenwick's in the ring. Where the hell did he come from? Fenwick's in the ring. Fenwick's in the ring. How the hell did this happen? Fenwick back inside the ring. Fenwick with a tombstone pile driver. This is not possible. Fenwick the monster with the elbow drop. Are you kidding me? The lights are back out. What the hell is going on here? Drago back to his feet. Voodoo slam by Drago. Do not do it like this. Not like this. Ford gets the shoulder up, even with the assist from Fenwick. Drago cannot keep the Tank down. The Tank down with a counter. Drago spins him around the corner. And a body tackle by Drago. Drago hoists him up. Drops him across. And a big boot now by Drago. The Tank dodges out of the way. The Tank now going towards the top again. Drago already back on his hands and knees trying to get up. Clubbing blows again by Drago. And again brought down. Fenwick the monster making his way in. Drago now. The Demon's Touch connects. Drago now trying to make his way over the top rope. Couldn't pin the Tank. Now trying to just escape the cage. Drago already on the top. Drago now almost over the top of the cage. The Tank trying to get to the top. The Tank on the top. But Drago already over. Come on, don't end it like this. Not like this. Drago retains with the help of Fenwick. What a travesty of justice here in XFW. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been Wrestle War. The ministry continues its dominance as Drago holds on to the World Heavyweight Champion. We'll see you tomorrow for XFW Ground Zero. Thank you for tuning in. Unbelievable.